Hi, I'm Emma Beau and you're watching the AU Review.
Thanks for joining us.
Awesome, thank you for having me.
I guess to start off with, congratulations on the EP.
Thank you so much.
A long time in the making by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it has been. It's my debut EP, so I kind of feel like this is my first little taste of everything, you know. It's all very new and exciting, and I'm really happy with how it's worked out and all the things that are happening with it.
So talk me through recording the record. Is it something you did all at once? Did you do it over a period of time?
Yeah, well, the songs took a long time. So previously, in my previous life, as you might say, I was doing a lot of country music and things like that, and I grew up in the country, and I had this epiphany one day that country music wasn't quite where I was meant to be. I still, love it and really enjoy it, but it wasn't who I was. And I started writing all these songs that didn't quite fit, and I was like, where is this going to end up? What am I going to do with these songs? And I sort of ended up with Emma Beau and ended up with these songs over about 2 years. And from there I thought, I've got to find a producer, and I ended up doing the EP with Michael Carpenter at Love Hurts in Sydney. And he just made my songs come to life and gave them that folky indie vibe that I was really looking for.
And it all came together through a crowdfunding campaign as well?
Yes, it did. So I went to the people. I didn't know how I was going to do it at the time. I'm a musician. I play violin and mandolin and such in other bands. So I thought, how am I going to make this happen for me? And I went to Possible, and they said, come and do a crowdfunder. So I gave it a go, and I asked my fans if they would help me out with $5,000, which was half of the EP costs. But luckily enough, they came up with $6,000, which was super lovely and definitely helped me get over the line with recording the EP.
Fantastic, and that obviously goes a long way. What sort of prizes or rewards were you providing?
Oh, lots of different things. I had some really quirky ones, like I'd go away because I was on tour, and I'd get you a postcard once a month for 12 months from anywhere I was in Australia. And I had other more simple ones, like you could buy the EP through the crowdfunding, and things like bags and t-shirts, and all my merch I actually make myself.
Oh, cool.
So I think that kind of adds like a really nice, like quirky homemade touch to it.
Definitely. It's that connection with the fans that's allowed you to release the record. And
totally, yeah. And I'm at uni and I do design, so kind of all went hand in hand, really. Yeah.
It all fits together.
Exactly.
And you've got a show next week in Brisbane?
I do. I'm super excited about this because I'm from Gympie in Queensland, so I'll be close to home doing my home show, and releasing the EP in Brisbane's a really big one for me, and hopefully I'll have a lot of family and friends there, and I've got a really cool band happening, and we've never played together, so that's going to be really exciting and a little nerve-wracking, but I have good confidence in it, yeah.
On the record, were there other members performing with you as well?
Yes, so on the record it was me. I did actually all my own harmonies and guitar parts and things like that, but I had awesome drummer Andy Gatiss playing for me, and everything else was done by Michael Carpenter, so yeah, he was amazing. Like, that guy can go and do some vocals, then jump straight on a guitar, then straight onto a bass, straight onto piano. Like, he was a lifesaver in the recording process.
And now with your band, you're able to then kind of bring the life to those songs that they deserve.
I hope so. Yeah, I really do.
And after that show on the 12th, what's the rest of the year holding? What's planned?
Oh gosh, okay. Well, I've just booked a Melbourne show, so I did a 3-city release for the EP. I've just done Sydney, which is at the Brass Monkey. So much fun. And then Brisbane next week, and then I've got the 10th of April. Is my Melbourne show at the Revolver Band Room, so that's next. And then after that, I think it's a lot of touring with some other bands, and hopefully I'll be booking some more of my own shows.
Fantastic. Well, best of luck with it all.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much for having me.